Alright, hello everyone. I'm going to do something new today, and I'm going to do a kind of mini rambling review about these new Liberty 3 Pro in-ear headphones by Soundcore by Anchor. And the reason why I'm doing this, which is way outside my comfort zone, is because I've seen a lot of reviews about these, but they all seem to be sponsored. This review is not sponsored in any way. I bought these with my own money. Actually, after seeing a ad for them in a YouTube video. I know that there's ads for these all around the internet. And at first sight, I was kind of, oh, this is like the next Raycon. So what do I know? The very cheap Chinese stuff rebranded and just pushed out there. Okay. So today I'm going to just walk through a bit, give you my initial thoughts on these. I've only used these for a day or something. But let's jump into it. Now, a little background information about me and my relationship with sound. I used to use a pair of B&O, Bang & Olufsen E8, the true wireless in-ears, the first generation. Absolutely loved them. Great sound quality. I also used a pair of Bose H. I don't know if it's H. The Bose 700. You know, the one everybody knows about. The one with the crazy call quality and great noise cancellation. And I also have a pair of the second generation Philips Fidelio in my drawer somewhere. So that's kind of my take, what I'm used to. Now the Bang & Olufsen E8 is the first generation. They are old now, so I wanted something that was a bit more sleek. I wanted something that maybe had noise cancellation. I wanted something that had multi-point, and I wanted something that has a longer battery life. And also a pair of headphones that was lighter and probably also cheaper, because these are 1/3 of the price of the Bang & Olufsen, the newest generation of the I think it's called EQ now. So when these popped up in a YouTube video, I was intrigued. You know, there's the higher res, and it got some nice words in the way. So I checked out a couple of reviews, and you know, also they were sponsored reviews. But of course, okay, what's there to lose? It's 140 euros. So you know, if they're great, great. If they aren't, well, too bad. So let's jump right into it. The packaging, first off, is great. I had trouble opening it. I don't know if that's great, but that's because this is actually a magnet. So you just open them up. There is instructions here. There's all of these tips. I end up using the almost largest tips and then the stock tips that was already installed. I tried out the largest tips and the largest of these, ear wings they call it, but that was a bit too much. I have pretty large ears, but yeah, who knows. And over here, you know, you have documentation up here and charger cable. So nice package. That was a good start. Then there is the case. It's also pretty nice, very sleek. Doesn't weigh anything. I like the way it opens, like this. And now the headphones are turned on and paired. The only thing I don't like about this case is that these are kind of hard to get to if you have big fingers like that. And this maybe seems a bit flimsy, but the case, you know, it's wireless charging and it's USB-C charging, so that's pretty good. Let's put it over here. Now the headphones itself, you know, they seem quite large. I think they have a wonderful fit in the ear. Actually, I think they fit better than my old Bang & Olufsen. And I think that's because of this earpiece and also the array of different options you have. I'll try to have my hands a little bit further away from the camera. This is touch stuff, you know, double tap to skip and all that good stuff. Now, do these sound good? Is the quality nice? And I have to say, yes, actually, I was worried. I was really worried it was going to be like some Chinese stuff. I didn't know Soundcore. I have heard about Anchor before, but these sound great. They have this thing that they are talking about everywhere, which is this personalized sound profile, where it scans your inner ear. You go through a test where it asks you, can you hear this, can you hear that? And based on that, it generates a sound profile for you. So it automatically adjusts the equalizer. And I have to say, on the stock like Soundcore equalizer setting, they sound it's fine. I think not as good as my Bang & Olufsen. But then I took the personalization test, and then it was a whole other world. It really was. They sound amazing now, I think, and they sound better than my old Bang & Olufsen. The bass is much stronger here, and also the treble is more balanced, because the problem with the Bang & Olufsen is that they have a very flat profile, so the bass it's not really there. Like there's the feeling of bass, and the treble can be a bit jarring at sometimes. So sound quality, yes, definitely. They sound great. They sound better than the Bose 700s, I think, even though they have a massive driver compared to these. This has some weird thing with 2 drivers in each of them. Great stuff, I think. So I would say definitely for the price of these, which is one third of the Bang & Olufsen, and yeah, I'm shocked that these are this good. There's no way these are allowed to be this good. I don't think so. I haven't regretted it. The setup process was a little bit fiddly. I had to take these in and out of the case and put the case on my charger and stuff, and I couldn't really get it to figure out. But that was actually kind of because I misunderstood the instructions. It says that when you're pairing them for the first time, you have to look out for blinking lights, and I thought it was these, but no, there's actually LED lights down here that light up, and these will light up when the earpieces are put in. So you can see it lights up below there. So I wasn't looking for that. So I think that's kind of my trouble also. But after a couple of tries really just fiddling around, taking them in and out of the case, I figured it out, and I got them to pair nicely to my phone, and they had a firmware update. And now there is this, that sometimes it seems like the connection isn't as good as it should be. Or maybe it's just that I don't really know how these lights down here is working. I have no idea. Now when I set them up the first time, there was like this white noise in the background always when the ANC was on, and I think that was weird. I heard someone else mention that this was also a case on the second generation, the last generation of these, but today when I used them again, it was gone. So I don't know what that was about. And speaking of the noise cancellation, I don't really know. There's this personalized noise cancellation where it also scans your ear, and you have to be in a noisy environment. I just put up a 10-hour video of New York City street noises and turned the volume up, and that was enough. And then it runs through this test, and it automatically adjusts the noise cancellation. I must say, I'm not sure how good it's working. To be fair, this is my first noise cancellation, my first in-ears with noise cancellation, coming from the Bose 700, which has very good noise cancellation. So that's what I'm comparing them to, and I'm not sure that's fair. You decide on that. But I'm not sure about the noise cancellation on these. That will have to be someone else's opinion. Other than that, what else is there to say? Oh yeah, the high-res LDAC audio I found out is not supported on iOS. I use an iPhone 12. I was not aware of that, and I couldn't really find a place where it said that. It wasn't obvious, but they still sound great. So I guess if you have an Android or you have something that has LDAC support, they will sound even greater. Yeah, all of the technical stuff about them I can't really comment on. I just know I wasn't expecting much. I'm comparing these to my Bang & Olufsen, which is for me is some of the best audio I've heard. And these sound better in the personalized setting, and they sound better across all kinds of music. You know, I listen to a synthwave, folk, and then I go to listen to some metalcore, and then some death metal, then to some Dire Straits, Pendulum, all that kind of stuff, and they really sound nice across all of them. Where the Bang & Olufsen, they kinda began to fell through on the more, should we say, badly produced, compressed metalcore stuff that's out there. Yeah. All in all, great sound for the price. Really great sound. Nice fit in the ear. Nice packaging. I was low key maybe expecting what would turn up on my doorstep was some Chinese knockoff trash. But these sound great. I'm so happy with my purchase actually. Yeah. Also, shipping was from when they were posted to they arrived from Poland to Denmark under 24 hours. So I don't know if that's just a DLH, but yeah, really good. I'm happy with my purchase, and I would say if you're into the market for something like these, I don't really think it can go wrong. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to get my thoughts out there without no sponsorship or anything. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have questions that I didn't address, you can ask them in the comment, and I will try to see if I can comment on those questions. Yeah, there's nothing left to say. Then thank you for tuning in, and have a good one.